Alright, so now we have our first kind of dome. The Arizona Cardinals. They're not really a dome because they do have an open roof, but it's kind of a dome as much as humanly possible. So it looks like they actually have some tunnels here, so let's go ahead and go right into it. But before we do that, let's see what we can see. So from the actual field, what we can see out here is kind of like the outside of the stadium. So not much at all, but we can see outside of the stadium on one side. On this side, we can't really see anything at all. So this is going to be interesting because from an actual player point of view, we can't see much of anything. So EA, in all context purposes, they don't have to put anything outside the stadium because there's nothing we can see personally. So outside of maybe like cutaway type of scenarios, there's nothing really they have to render / detail in any way. So I'm going to be interested to see if they do end up doing any of that because they don't have to. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, wow. This is actually interesting. I did not realize the stadium's like this, where they have like a little like walkaway area here, and that's it. So like the fans and the players are that close together? Okay. I guess that's cool. I've never seen that. I didn't realize. Again, like I said, I've never looked at some of these stadiums, so, you know, interesting. Okay, so now we're going to go into the fun part, going outside. What do you guys think? Do you guys think anything is textured outside? I feel like it has to be. It's EA, man. And so far, everything has been textured so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, it's a lot more texture than I thought it was. So we have the outside practice field, which is kind of cool. Okay, we got State Farm Arena. All the way around. State Farm Arena. We have State Farm Stadium, yep. We have Arizona Cardinals right here. What's inside here? Alright, so this is just a walkway. Actually, it's a very nicely textured design walkway. That's actually kind of cool. Inside here, do we have any type of like concession stands? Now this is the area you can actually see, so they're gonna texture this correctly. But it doesn't look like there's any concession stands at all. Yeah, not really at all here. We have number 1. Is that for Kyler Murray? Do not tell me that's for Kyler Murray. Nope, that's not. Okay, that's just 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so these are just numbers. I was about to say, that's for Kyler Murray, and they're about to move on from him. I feel so bad for them. Gonna be difficult moving on from a guy if you have a whole entire thing about him. Alright, so this stadium is not really textured at all inside. Interesting. Outside the stadium, we have a road. Okay, my nose is absolutely coming right now. Endless parking lots. Okay. We have some interesting buildings here. I've been to Arizona, but if you tell me down below if this is the buildings you usually see in Arizona. Oh, this is interestingly enough. We have another buildings here. Okay, so these are all 3D rendered too. So these are 3D rendered buildings when, again, stuff EA does not really need to work on because you can't see this inside the stadium. I mean, these are all just things that are not really necessary that they wanted to design themselves. We have another parking lot. Okay, a couple more parking lots. We have a lot of void area, which is, I'll be honest with you, I thought 99% of this was going to be void. So they have a copy and paste of this same exact house that no one's going to see, but it's 3D rendered. Is there inside to it? No, there's not. Okay. So a 3D rendered outside of a house on repeat throughout this whole entire area. No one's ever going to see it, EA. Why? I guess just cuz, right? That's the thing. We do this just cuz. Okay. So now over here, we have a fully customized situation. Okay, so these are all 3D, fully 3D textured. And then we have, obviously, the mountains, which are just, 2D. Nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's go back. Alright, so... go through these areas. Where else do we have to go here? So the mountains as a whole across everything, I believe it's just 2D rendered. So just a little bit of a plane and it's a picture. So there's nothing really special there. I think we really hit everything for this so far. I mean, again, like I said, just a lot of the copy and paste of the same buildings here. We have the initial buildings here, which are 3D rendered, which is cool. You know, that's actually kind of unique. Not really anything inside, kind of hollow inside, but still 3D rendered on the outside. But I think that's... Wait, what's this stadium? Oh, is this the baseball stadium? Oh, I can't... I'm going to guess this is their baseball stadium. I'm not sure. I know they have, what, the No, that's St. Louis Cardinals. Does Arizona have a baseball team? The Blue Jays? I feel like the Blue Jays make sense. I don't know. I don't know if they have a baseball team. Not really a baseball fan, but... And then we have this over here. So, again, like I said, not too much detail on the outside, but for what they needed to do, which is just nothing, it's a lot more than I expected, okay? What's up with this? Okay, so apparently there's just like this random blue cube area thing box in the outside of the map. But again, like what they actually had to do for this, it's a lot more detail than they needed to. So I gotta give them props for that because, you know, no one's ever gonna see this stuff. It just took time and effort that they could have spent on gameplay. Ooh, we talked about gameplay again. Let's go to the next team now.